What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com coming to you for Thursday, and it is the 29th of April, 2021. Here back with another free play. I got a good one for you, one that I really like. We're going to go to the NBA today, but we know that we're going to have NBA action. There's going to be MLB action. There's going to be NHL action. It's going to be a big Thursday, guys. We also got some NFL draft action. We're going to get into all that real quick, try to make this video as short as possible. Make sure if you are not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, become a part of this big happy family of ours. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these videos. Every time that we put a video up, every time that we go live, every time that we put something on the YouTube community page, you get notified. And then, guys, let us know how much you appreciate it by smashing that like button. We appreciate it more than you know. If you are not already a member of the YouTube channel, click the join button and become a member. There's 3 different tiers of memberships. Obviously, if you become a VIP member, you get absolutely everything, even stuff that the lower tier memberships do not get. We put out additional free plays that can only be received if you are a member of the YouTube channel. And we do that many times every week. On average, we're putting out anywhere between 7 and 10 free plays in any given week throughout multiple sports. And we did so again on Wednesday for the VIP members. We've done a lot of VIP stuff early this week, as we told you guys we would. 3 straight days of nothing but VIP member stuff. We're going to get back into doing some stuff for the lower tier members as well later on in the week. But because the VIP members, sometimes we got to take care of those people. So we did it. We did that again on Wednesday. So we'll get into that. I'll tell you what we've got going on for Thursday. First and foremost, if you want just the Thursday pass, just like we did on Wednesday, we had the winning Wednesday day pass, all sports. You could have got it for $25. You can do the same thing on Thursday. If you've never been with us before and you want to try us out, see what we're all about, try a day pass. $25, you get all premium and daily top plays in all of our sports for only $25. Now, if you've been with us before, you know what we're about. Get something that'll save you some money, a better bang for your buck. Get on a 3-day pass, a 7-day pass. You can do single sports if you want to, by like just NBA, just MLB, just NHL, just soccer. Or you can do an all sports pass, which is obviously the best bang for your buck. Speaking of single sport passes, Jerry, the soccer goat, the soccer king, he always does a soccer weekend pass. It's $30. We always bring it out on Fridays, and you're able to get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all of his premium and daily top plays in soccer for those 3 days. But he called me earlier today and he said, Chase, I'm releasing this thing on Thursday. Let everybody know on video. I'm giving them 4 days for the price of 3. So usually, you buy it on Friday, you get 3 days for $30. But you can buy it on Thursday for $30 and get 4 days. You get Thursday through Sunday, $30. It's on the website. It's one of the top packages when you go to the purchase page. It will say Jerry's Weekend Soccer Pass. Obviously, if you want an all sports pass, what we're going to do is any 3-day pass that you want to get on Thursday, we're going to give you an extra day absolutely free. So if you buy the MLB pass for 3 days, we're going to give you Sunday for free. Same goes with NBA, with NHL, with Jerry's Soccer Weekend Pass. You want the All Sports Pass for 3 days? We're going to give you the 4th day absolutely free. Can't beat it, guys. So any 3-day pass, single sport or multi-sport, you can get for an extra day absolutely free. Or you can get the single day pass on Thursday, whatever you want. Also, we have a Kentucky Derby Madness special coming out this weekend. It will be released on Friday, so make sure you are on the lookout for that. You'll be able to purchase all of the horse racing picks for this weekend, or for Saturday, as well as the big Derby winners that Rich is going to have. Last year, we crushed the Kentucky Derby, won every single Kentucky Derby pick released, and we're going to do the same thing this year. But for Thursday, we got some extra action for you guys. We have the NFL Draft. And I have a nice handful of NFL premium draft selections going on for Thursday night in the opening night of the draft. You want to get all of my draft picks? And I'll tell you who else. Jerry's involved in this one too. Don't think just because he's the GOAT of soccer that he doesn't know his NFL. Because if you go back and watch our previous live shows together and previous recorded podcasts together, Jerry and I combined have given out some massive bangers in the NFL. Everybody knows what I do in the NFL year in and year out, but a lot of you didn't know what Jerry did until he came on board and became a part of Venture. But you got to see it this past season. Don't think that he's not involved in these draft picks. So you're getting two heads, and two heads are always better than one, draft package. And I'm not going to tell you how many picks it is, but it's a good many. You can get every draft pick that I have, all premium rated selections, just like if it was a normal game pick. You can get every single one of them for $19.99. Don't miss out on that. We have draft selections going, and you know you're going to be watching the NFL draft. Don't tell me you're not. So why not make some money while you see if your team screws the pooch or picks up the player that they should? Go jump on the draft pass. Go jump on a day pass, a multi-day pass. And while you are there, do not forget to jump on Patrick's NASCAR season. This is a $500 season pass you can get for $199. He had another 10-plus unit winning Sunday. Brad Keselowski plus 1,000 odds. He cashed it in as an outright race winner, 3-1 on the head-to-heads with another top play winner. Over 34 units of pure profit in the last 4 races alone, and you can buy the rest of the season and get every single NASCAR pick, every premium, every top play, every pick of the week, his championship predictions, everything. Every single NASCAR pick from now until there's a champion crowned in November for $200. We've extended it one day. It goes till midnight on Thursday night. If you don't get it, you are insane and you hate money. Make sure you jump on it. That's the specials that we've got going on for Thursday. I better see you get on multiple ones of them, because if you don't, you're missing out on money. And the last thing that I want is for any of my clients, my viewers, our fans to miss out on money. Let's get into a recap for what we did for Thursday real quick. The VIP channel members, this was the last day that we were doing VIP only stuff. We're going to get back into all channel members the rest of this week. The other free plays that we released, gave out 2 Major League Baseball picks. The Angels minus $1.25 on the money line. Easy winner. And the Royals on the money line minus $1.15. Another easy winner. That's 2-0 again. So if you count Monday, and I'll tell you, and I'll go ahead. We did a recap on this yesterday for every VIP member pick that we have given out this week on Monday. Rangers, Angels over 9 runs, easy winner. Orioles money line plus $1.45, outright winner. Then we get over into Tuesday. Yankees money line minus $1.60, winner. Rangers money line plus $1.35, another outright dog winner. Reds, Dodgers over 8. It was a winner yesterday on video. The game had not ended, so we didn't know, but it was an easy winner. We also took the Reds money line plus $1.85 to outright beat the best team in baseball on Tuesday night. Another winner. They won 6-5. Guys, what more do you want? So we've given out, what is that? That is 8-0 this week for VIP channel members. Pays to be a member. But anyway, let's get into the recap of the premium card that we had for today for our clients. The free plays that I gave you were both premium plays. One I told you was a premium play. The other one I told you was a lean of sorts. I was still looking into some bullpen stuff, but it ended up being released as a premium play to the clients. So we had the Dodgers on the run line, minus a run and a half. It was plus money at plus $1.15. Easy winner. Easy winner. I told you they were going to blow them out. I told you that Sonny Gray was a bad choice, and the changes that Dave Roberts made on Tuesday, which is why we gave out the Reds plus $1.85 for the VIP members, which is why we gave the over out as well. I told you that was going to set the Dodgers up to blow the doors off of them on Wednesday. And if you go back, I want you, if you have not watched it, just to prove that you will not find any other capper on YouTube or anywhere that will break down an MLB game a day before it happens and tell you exactly what's going to happen, Go back and watch the video, the free play video that I did for Wednesday. I gave you the Dodgers on the run line as a free play. That was a premium play. It was an easy winner. And then I also told you to take the over 7 runs because the Dodgers were going to cash 7 or more runs by themselves based on what was going on. Clayton was going to have a ground ball field day out there. And that when the bullpen came in, they were just going to have to sustain what he had already done. What did they do? It was an 8-0 winner. I told you that it would happen, that they would clear the total by themselves. That was 2 premium plays that I gave you for absolutely free. So the full recap for the day. Starting it off, Jerry had the earliest game, Manchester City. That game, over 2.5 goals. Nice winner there. Another 1-0 day by the king of soccer himself. Then we jump on over into baseball. The afternoon action, Dodgers run line for plus money, winner. Dodgers over 7 runs, or the Dodgers Reds over 7 runs, another premium winner. Then we take the Padres on the money line, plus $1.50, a blowout winner. I mean, an absolute anal assault against the D-backs. And then we also took the Phillies and the Cardinals over 8 runs. That was the only game that we didn't win, but we didn't lose it. It was a push. There was exactly 8 runs. So you can take that game. You can toss it out the window. It doesn't matter. There was no money lost. It was not a loss. We didn't lose anything. Now, we did have one other game. In the game involving the White Sox tonight, we did have a play on that game. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the play was. And there's a reason that I'm not going to tell you that, because now the game got postponed. Now they're going to be playing in a doubleheader on Thursday. Now, what do I tell you? When things like that happen and a doubleheader gets created, so many things can and will change and be adjusted. So you can't just say, oh, well, if these same pitchers are going to go in game 1 or game 2, that we'll just play it again. You can't do that. You start over and you have to reevaluate absolutely everything from the ground up, which I will do. So if your book should have canceled that play for you as if it never existed. My book did. If you're with any accredited book, they would have canceled the game for you. You won't have to worry about it. Just to be safe, if you bet online and offshore, which I know a lot of you do, check your books. Make sure that they canceled the play for you on that one. And again, if you didn't get the play, I'm not going to tell you what the play was. I'm not even going to tell you if it was a side or a total play. But for the paying clients that got the play, make sure your bet is canceled. If it's not, cancel it. And wait for further instructions. If you don't hear me say anything else about it, we just won't play it. If I decide to play one of the 2 doubleheader games tomorrow, you will know because it will be put on the card. But for now, we're going to remove it as if it never existed. So when we take that off the card as if it never existed, because it didn't, we went 3-0-1. You remove that push because it's no harm, no foul, and doesn't matter. 3-0 sweep in Major League Baseball, 1-0 sweep in soccer, for another sweep in Major League Baseball, for another sweep in soccer, and for a 4-0 sweep altogether. If you are also a VIP channel member who gets those picks on top of being a paying client, you went 5-0 in Major League Baseball, and you went 6-0 overall for the day. Congratulations, guys. It doesn't get better than that. There is no better than us. You will not find any better than us, and that's because everybody wants to be us. Facts. Anyway, make sure you jump on multiple packages that we've got on Thursday, and also be on the lookout for the Kentucky Derby package that will be released on Friday. Ton of Derby action, ton of horse racing, and then there's also going to be horse racing picks that don't involve the Kentucky Derby for this weekend. Those will be included in that Derby pass, so you won't have to buy those separately. So keep that in mind. I'll have more further details on Friday's free play video, but let's get on a free play for Thursday. Golden State Warriors taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Both teams had the day off on Wednesday. They both played on Tuesday. The Timberwolves, I got to hand it to them. They've been playing well. They've been playing with urgency. They've been playing with confidence. They took down the Jazz twice on back-to-back games. But then you also have Golden State. They started out the year with good expectations. Injuries loomed again, and then they went and said, oh, we're just going to have a relapse of what we did the previous year when you had no Steph and you had no Clay and Draymond was in and out and you didn't. I mean, all this stuff was going on, and Curry has brought that team back to nobody's talking about him in championship talk, which surprises me. Because again, are they the best team in the NBA? No. Is it going to be difficult for them to take down the Lakers if they meet up with them? If they were to meet up with them in some sort of a divisional or conference final, yeah, very difficult. But Steph Curry is still the most electric player in the NBA. He shoots from half court and he makes it. And it's not by luck, it's because he can shoot from half court. I don't consider that real basketball. All of you know that. But you guys know how I feel about Curry. I love the kid. I love the family he's from. Even though he has Duke ties with his mother and his brother, it's nor here nor there. I love the family. I grew up watching Del Curry. I mean, both of his kids, even though his dumbass, brother went to Duke. I love the family. I love his wife. I love his kids. I love it all. I love them. And he himself is the most electric and exciting player in the NBA. And this right now is a team that could go all the way because of the type of player that Steph is. He's not just the best shooter of this era. And I say era, not being post-Jordan, being post-Kobe. Because Jordan was the greatest player of all time, and that's not a question. Number 2 in the running is also not up for debate. That was Kobe. But post-Kobe, that's where you get into your LeBrons, your Currys, all of your James Hardens. What a joke he is. Curry's the best shooter of this era, period. And it's not a competition. There's nobody in the same. Hell, they're not even on the same block as him. And this is a team that when you let them spread and you let them play, they will run it up your ass. Now, here's the thing. You say, okay, Minnesota's been playing well. They've been playing with confidence. They've been playing with urgency. They've been playing better defense. They've been rebounding better than almost any team in the NBA over the past 7 days. Well, Golden State's not a good rebounding team to begin with when you look at the grand scheme of everything. Also, on the road, they tend to struggle more than they do at home. They tend to play better if they've had 2 days of rest versus just 1 day of rest. And then coming off of a loss, they're about in the middle. There's nothing really to go off of after that. But look at what they do when facing another team that's had the same amount of rest. And it's also had to do what they had to do. Keep in mind, they both played on the 27th, so they had tonight, because it's still Wednesday now, or it's technically Thursday now. It's 1 a.m., but they both played on Tuesday night. Minnesota was in Houston. Golden State was, where were they at? They may have been at home there, and now they're traveling to Minnesota. Matter of fact, I want to check where they were. I think they were at home. Yeah, they were at home against Dallas, and Minnesota's on the road at Houston. So Minnesota has to hightail it back up to Minnesota, and then, of course, Golden State's got to come out to Minnesota. Same amount of rest. What does Golden State do when they're facing a team? And you say on tired legs, they've only had 1 day of rest. That was a travel day at that, so it wasn't a true off day for either team. Golden State always has the upper hand no matter who they're playing, period. The only team that is done almost as well when it comes to playing on 1 day of rest, where that 1 day of rest was a travel day where they had to actually travel a good length of the country, has been Charlotte or Phoenix. Phoenix being the better of the two. So that right there, they're going to have the upper hand there. They're also going to have the upper hand because they're night and day the better team. When it comes to shooting, they're a world ahead of them. Rebounding, Minnesota's been doing better recently, but throughout the season, Golden State's still a little bit better on rebounding than them, and they're really not that great of a rebounding team. But the one key factor in this game that I don't care if they were playing their fourth game in 4 nights, and they were doing every one of them on the road, and Minnesota had been sitting there at home for a week resting. Minnesota does not, they don't clamp down. They let teams spread out. They let things move from side to side. And what I mean by that is you see some teams that, again, the NBA as a whole is a joke when it comes to the word defense. But if you look at the good defensive teams in the NBA, your Utahs, your Denvers, hell, your Milwaukee's, your New York. I think I'm going to give New York the top spot in that one. What do? They don't allow teams to spread. They clamp them down, they push them in, and they make them play in a confined area. That right there, it's that claustrophobia effect where you only can go so far. That creates turnovers. That creates shots that you really didn't take your time on. That creates poor rebounding, and overall, it can create a loss. Minnesota's not that team. Minnesota is the same way that Miami does, and that's the reason that LA was able to beat Miami last year, because Miami lets teams spread out. They let them go long. They let fast breaks happen because they don't condense you and put you into a confined area. Well, if there's any team in all of the NBA that is the most dangerous when you allow them to run, you allow them to play up tempo, and you allow them to spread out, that is Golden State. Second to that is Phoenix. There is no better team when it comes to fast, up tempo, running 1,000 miles an hour, and spreading the ball to allow people like Curry to take shots from 10 feet outside of the three-point arc. Golden State's the best at it. And right now, I understand why it's 5 points. The team's going in two different directions when you look at the last 10 days. Golden State's going this way. Minnesota's going this way. Defensive production for Minnesota's been up while Golden State's been down. Rebounding, you look at the last 7 days, Minnesota's been one of the best, if not the best, outside of New York just in the last 7 days. Now, again, that's a very small sample size, so take it with a grain of salt. But you look at all those, and what a game that if both of these teams were truly rested, 3 days of rest, this would be a game, and especially if Golden State was playing on the same trajectory that they had been 3 weeks ago, then you would see a Golden State team probably laying 11 points. You do it where if Minnesota was still on that uptick, you'd still have a game sitting at about 8.5 or 9. But because you're coming off of the win versus the loss, Golden State traveling a little bit farther, they're going one way for a very short time. Minnesota's been going this way, but for a very short time. And the fact that the key areas where Golden State struggles, that's where Minnesota's been doing well. I get why the line is lower than it should be, but it still doesn't justify 5 points. Even with all of that, I still, no matter how I break this game down, I cannot come up with a line below 8 points, period. And it could be higher than that. But giving every benefit of the doubt to Minnesota and literally faulting Golden State for every mistake that they've made, I still have Golden State laying 8 on the road. So you're going to give it to me at 5, whereas we're getting down into crunch time now, I'll lay the 8 point. I'll lay the 5 points with Golden State gladly. Now, again, obviously Minnesota, they're going nowhere fast. And I'm telling you right now, if there's any team that gets down by 20 points, which getting down by 20 points in the NBA doesn't mean nothing. You can see a team down by 20 points at the start of the fourth quarter and win the game by 20 points. So, again, that means nothing in the NBA. But if there's a team that goes up by a lot of points and ends up killing you the most, it's Golden State. And if there's a team that ends up giving up more so than any other team when they're down by that much, it's Minnesota. This is the perfect storm right here, no matter how you want to look at it. But the one key factor in this game is if both teams play just their style of basketball, which means that Minnesota lets Golden State spread out, and Golden State spreads out, this is a game I see Golden State winning by 12 plus points. I'll lay the 5 with ease. That is a premium play on the premium card. Go to chasewins.com. Get on a 3-day pass and get the 4th day free no matter what pass you get on. Soccer weekend, NHL, NBA, MLB, the All Sports Pass. That's the best bang for your buck right there because you get all of that and you get your fourth day free. You don't want multi-days? Get the one-day pass just Thursday, $25. While you're there, spend 20 bucks, get every single one of my NFL draft picks. You will make a ton of money off the draft. You know you're going to watch it. So why not make a shit ton of money while you're watching it, having a beer, cooking out, doing whatever you want to do, watching to see who your team selects and what they're going to do for the 2022 season, 2021, 2022. 20 bucks gets you that. So in one day, you could pick up the single day pass and get all of our sports plays and all of our plays and all of our sports. Also get all of our draft picks. And then you could also pick up Jerry's Soccer Weekend for 30 bucks and carry it through Sunday. You're going to spend $75 and get all of that. And we'll make you enough off the one-day pass to turn around on Friday and buy a week of whatever you want or a month of whatever you want. Congrats to everyone on the 4-0 clean sweep today. If you were also a VIP member, 6-0. Congrats to everyone. Another MLB sweep from the MLB King. Another soccer sweep from the Soccer King. Get ready to do the same type of thing on Thursday with a huge day involving multiple sports. Soccer, NHL, NBA, MLB. Gonna have it all. And of course, the NFL draft. Love you guys. Thanks for sticking around for the long video. We had a lot to go over, and we will see you all in the winner's circle.